What's up guys, it's over here and welcome to my demonic romance. I believe I have the demo version, so we'll be checking this game out. It's still new, it's still very early in the development, I believe. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but yeah, we'll be checking my demonic romance. Let's go. Chapter 1, A Devilish Quest, right? Okay. Hopefully the music is not copyrighted, man. All of Love and Sex second base music is copyrighted for some reason. Maybe I should make it very low just in case. My life is, what can I say, other than boring. Please don't think that I'm not grateful for it. But it feels like nothing ever happens. When I moved out, finally saved up enough for the deposit on my own place, I thought that might be the start. No such luck, and I'm still waiting for it to happen. Sometimes I think about just giving up. I'm thinking this even now as I trudge down the silent hallway and into the kitchen, while I fill a dirty glass with tap water and drink like I'm on autopilot. There is no color, no texture to anything. It's all just bland, bland, bland. Nothing but the same parade of meaningless bullshit day after day. Get up, get dressed, get to college, get to work, get home, get to sleep, rinse and repeat the next day and the next. I'm glad to be alive, glad to be whole and healthy with a roof over my head, but is this truly it? I look down into the glass of water, thinking it's moderately more interesting than my life in general. Perhaps this is it. Perhaps I just have to learn to live with it. A second later, it happens, something unexpected. Not exciting, but at least unexpected. Someone knocking at the door. I trudged towards the front door, already dismissing it as nothing but a mundane delivery. I undo the bolt and open the door a little way. As I do so, my expectations are absolutely zero, but of course, from there, the only way is up. I'm I'm presented with the rather odd vision of a girl dressed as what looks like a succubus. I'm not sure if that counts as up or just plain weird. Is it Halloween already, or are they doing it early this year? Have I been sleeping for weeks or months at a time and just not noticing? All these thoughts in my head mean that I just stare vacantly at her. I mean, is there any agreed precedent, precedent for this kind of thing?
Hi there.
She's smiling sweetly, but there's something else behind her expression, something far from innocent or naive. Hi, I guess. I have no idea who this girl is or what she wants.
Are you going to ask me in?
Let me make sure her voice. It is. So, fuck the music. Let me just say that because I don't trust it for now. Uh, Sound. And I think this is the perfect volume for now. Are you going to ask me in? Okay. My eyes widen and then I blink in confusion at the question. In in never saw her before. I never saw her before in my life. I don't even know her name, but she wants to come in. And there is wrong. Should be I, right? Yeah. Uh, who are you? The girl cocks her head on one side, wearing a quizzical expression as she does so.
Why? Don't you remember?
Why would I remember her? Especially when I can't, when I, especially when I can't ever recall having seen her before this exact moment.
Geez, that's real harsh. Even if you don't add it to what you did to me.
Whoa, what on earth am I supposed to have done to her? I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Look, I know we shouldn't be chatting about it out here. I mean, your neighbors don't need to hear about how you took my virginity, do they?
I can't speak, dumbstruck, utterly shocked into a rigid silence. She can't be serious. This has got to be a trick of some kind. A prank? But who would be so cruel, especially with such a serious subject?
As I was saying, are you letting me in or not?
Do I have a choice? Lacking any sensible comebacks or arguments, I wave her inside. I don't know how to say this, but I think you've gotten me mixed up with another guy.
I disagree. I'm not about to forget the face of the man that robbed me of my virtue.
Robbed her of her virtue. She sounds like a line. She sounds like a line from a crappy fantasy novel. Am I? Am I even capable of doing that and not remember it? Be honest. This is a joke, isn't it?
I'm starting to think that maybe you really don't remember me.
At least, perhaps she's coming to her senses.
Well, that's damn awkward.
Yep,
Yes.
indeed.
Okay, think back. Remember a few weeks ago when you woke up to find a girl on top of you in bed?
Now that you mention it, I did. Wait, that was a dream. Just a dream. And how do you know about that?
Well, for one thing, it sure wasn't a dream. Not your average, everyday one, anyway.
What does that even mean?
Okay, maybe I should explain. I'm what's commonly called a succubus.
It sounds crazy, but it would explain the costume. But wait, an actual real life succubus? As in the sex demons from hell?
Got it in one.
Surely not. This has got to be a wind up. Very funny. This is a joke, yeah?
No succubus would make light of such things.
God help me. She's a lunatic. Have you thought about getting some help?
Well, now that you come to mention it, the normal procedure when someone comes inside a succubus is that we take your immortal soul.
My soul?
Yes, your immortal soul. I'm starting to think that you don't know what a succubus actually does. Anyway, it looks like the spell went awry somehow, and that's inconvenient.
If this was ever funny, the laughter just stopped. Dead. I want her gone as fast as possible. Piss off. Unsubtle, but it tends to get the message across. She bristles instantly.
What did you just say to me? After all that I've been through on account of you, they kicked me out of hell, damn it! I have nowhere to go. I'm actually homeless, you heartless oaf. I could end up sleeping on the streets in a dumpster.
How is any of that my problem? You raving mad woman.
Please, you're the only hope I have.
There it goes. My last ounce of patience. Get the hell out.
What?
For some reason, that last curse really shakes her up. Okay. I take the chance to push her out and slam the front door in her face. After the sound of the slamming door fades away, I breathe in and out heavily. I know I asked for some kind of excitement, but that was just too much. Crazy bitch, what was all that about? I certainly I don't even know that I believe she's a succubus, or that they're even real. Not to mention her being in my bed. I think I would have remembered that. Robbing her of her virtue as well. Give me strength. Cute though, really nice breasts. No point in trying to avoid the truth of the matter. Shaking my head, I pick up where I left off, with my now half-empty glass of water. Why are they always half empty? But there's a dead fly in it, so I just pour it away instead. Jesus, but I feel tired all of a sudden. The crazy girl on the doorstep drained the last of my energy. Early as it is, I need to turn in. And so to bed. I wander into my bedroom and collapse onto the unmade covers. She's just a loony, not likely to come back again. I try to forget the memory of the girl and her mad claims. Time passes slowly as I lie there alone. Coming around slowly, I feel something soft and yielding against me. It's nothing out of the ordinary, as I often discover a pillow had moved around when I'm restless in my sleep. It's just that this feels larger and warmer than a pillow. She's sleeping next to me, man. Okay. I open my eyes and my vision's blurry, but I can soon see the weird girl from the previous night sleeping soundly, curled against me. I freeze, unsure of just what to do. Okay. All I can think of at first is to control my breathing, to keep from losing my cool. She looks cute. Maybe I'm still sleeping or having one of those waking dreams. No, a quick and rather painful pinch dispels that one. Okay? What the actual fuck? She is actually sleeping next to you, man. What the actual fuck? I'm whispering, but it's disgruntled hiss all the same. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Finding her in my bed raises all kinds of insane questions, like how did she even get in here when I lock every door and window? Also, what kind of lunatic does shit like this? Climbing into bed with a complete stranger and expecting what to happen exactly? I ought to be shoving her awake and yelling in her ear. Should be O, not A, right? But then I'm only human after all. Indulge yourself a little, wake her right away. Well, quick save, please. Indulge. I can't remember the last time I woke up next to a sleeping girl. This is so wrong on so many levels, but isn't this already so many different kinds of wrong? If she's not laying, if she's not lying, if she is actually a succubus, isn't this the kind of stuff that she's into? Even as my thoughts are racing, my hand is already reaching for her. I stroke the skin of her back with my fingertips, then trace the lines of her curves. Her skin is impossibly soft. The shape of her is so desirable. I know I shouldn't, but I place my hand on her thigh all the same, as gently as I can. I'm terrified of waking her. This feels wrong, but then she's laid beside me for maybe the whole night. We must have touched countless times already. I can't stop touching her. Now that I have started, I can't stop. I will stop though, just after a few more seconds. She's awake suddenly. She shifts in her sleep, and I yank back my hand as if burnt. Good morning. Oh shit. I do my best attempt of regaining sleep and total innocence. Huh? The fuck's that? She opens her eyes, perhaps a second after I close my own.
Oh, hi there. Good morning.
She sits up slowly, rubbing the last of the sleep from her eyes, an innocent smile on her face. I return the smile, turning to look blithe and as though there's nothing to hide on my part. Did you sleep well?
Like a log burning in hellfire.
Okay. Oh, that's good to know. Just one other thing. What are you doing in my bed?
Ah, that. Funny thing, that.
I should be mad, but her smile is so bashful, and she's so damn cute. For some reason, I just can't get mad with her. And I suppose I do feel a bit guilty for coping a sly feel. coping as life feel.
I did tell you that I'm practically homeless.
How does that justify breaking into my apartment?
Hey, nothing got broken.
And yet here you are.
Look, please, please, please let me stay. You'll hardly know I'm even here. Honest, it'll be like I'm invisible, like I'm a ghost.
1 minute, you're a succubus. The next a ghost?
I really mean it.
You expect me to believe that? It's not like you have been honest with me before now. I thought angrily, looking away for a moment, but then I find myself turning straight back to her again. You tell me I slept with you, which is impossible, as I think I'd have remembered that. You're crazy, going around dressed in a sheep Halloween costume, claiming to be some kind of demon. It's a bit
You
pathetic.
mean you don't believe me?
I could believe that you believe it yourself. I could believe that you believe it yourself. If you want to live in a fantasy world, go ahead. But just don't do it under my roof. Now she looks visibly pained. That gives her pause for a moment, but then she screws up her face with determination. I can't help admitting that it makes her look very cute.
Okay, fine. Just give me a chance to prove it. If I can make you believe without a shadow of a doubt that I really am a succubus, then will you let me stay?
Things keep getting weirder all the time. When was this about proving she's a demon and not there being a mad woman in my bed? Okay. But then I'm kind of curious about her. Okay, whatever. Prove it if you can. Even as I sigh in resigned defeat, she begins to get a wicked twinkle in her eye. She smiles with a cute cheekiness as she closes her
Go ahead and
eyes.
touch it. Touch all of my demon stuff.
Where? I hesitate for a moment, but then decide to go for it. After all, once I've pulled off one of her horns, that's it. Conversion over. Conversation over. But as soon as I grab one of them between my finger and thumb, I know there's something wrong. The thing stuck fast to her head, and it won't budge an inch. The fuck?
Keep doing that. I like it rough.
Okay, getting frustrated, I reach over and take hold of her tail. I have hold of it, though I have a hold of it right where it meets the base of her spine. But I also try to ignore how close it is to the cheeks of her butt. And then I give it a firm tug.
Ooh, that tickles. Do it
Okay.
again.
She wiggles her backside in a provocative manner, and the tail moves in my hand too, writhing like a snake. Writhing like a snake, okay? All of which makes me think it can only be an actual part of her body.
That proof enough for you?
Well,
Ah, fuck. I broke another mortal. Anyway, we had a deal, and it looks like I'm staying.
the mention of mundane, domestic matters somehow jogs me into life once more. Yeah, you can stay for a while, I guess. What in the hell is happening to me? This girl's the real deal, a genuine fire and brimstone demon. Who's going to be moving in with me? I have to say that she looks very happy at the prospect too.
Oh, yay. Thanks a bunch.
Thanks a bunch. I like how she said that. I must have forgotten how close we were, as a moment later she's wrapped in my arms. Okay. I jump in surprise, struggling to hold her back, hold
You
her up.
really? Thanks a million.
You're welcome. I sigh in resignation, and she fixes me with those huge, amazing eyes.
My name's Lily. Lilith, but most people just call me Lily. You can too, if you like.
Lilith, okay. Okay, Lily.
And you are?
She cocks her head with interest.
If we're gonna be roommates, I need to know your name.
Yeah, I'm Adam.
That's a cute mortal name.
I guess so.
Okay, can we go get breakfast now?
Don't see why not. I kind of eat it. I kind of eat it at this time most days. Huh, okay. I don't have much of an appetite right about now, but maybe the routine and normality will help to ground me. We dress back to back, and then I show Lily to the kitchen. Compact, unfunctional would be a kind of way to describe my kitchen. Basic fridge, oven, and microwave, not much more. I could still buy the basics and escape the world for quite a while. Although Lily's appearance inside has kind of ruined my doomsday prepping ambitions for making the apartment secure.
This is really nice. Nice place to live.
It works for me. A quick check of the cupboard reveals I'll never run out of ramen, but little else. Okay, it's a cliche, but I like them. Lily peers over my shoulder, then reaches for one of the packets.
How strange.
I'm not really a whiz in the kitchen.
Is this for breakfast?
God, no. Just let me. I snatch the packet and toss it hastily back into the cupboard. Call me proud, but I don't want her thinking I'm some kind of slob. How about cereal?
What's cereal?
I'm genuinely surprised at her ignorance. Don't you know?
Not something I ever saw back in hell.
Hmm. Well, we'll have cereal in the next episode. Thank you so much for enjoying the first episode of my Demonic Romance. Game looks cool. I love the voice acting. Animation is sick. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and comment if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more. See you next time. Goodbye.